Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Abidatus Sholiha. In this video, I would like to explain about grammatical error analysis. And this video is created to complete final exam of grammatical analysis. So, let's start.
Okay, in this session, I will analyze the grammatical error in the sentence. Okay, let's start it. The first sentence, scientists at the medical center is trying to determine if there is a relationship between saccharine and cancer. Which one is incorrect? Okay, yes, it's trying the incorrect word. Why? Because in the subject, scientist attached with s as a plural and is trying, it should be are trying. As we know, auxiliary verb plural is are. Okay, the second question. The great digital advance of the electronic age, such as integrated circuitry and a microcomputer, have been planted in tiny chips. Which one is incorrect? Okay, here the word have is incorrect. Have, it should be has, because reverse the subject that is singular. Okay, the third question. There have been an increase in the importation of foreign cars. In this sentence, which one is incorrect? Okay, here have been is incorrect. The subject an increase is singular, so it should be has been, because auxiliary verb have is plural, while auxiliary has is singular. Okay, the next questions. The view from this discipline vary from time to time. Here, there is an error in vary. It should be verb singular varies, because the subject also singular. The next question. Kevin is playing piano at the moment. In the word is playing, it should be has played, because the verb shows at the moment as present continuous tense. So, Kevin has played piano at the moment. The next questions. Angel has not been wrote letter since a year ago. Wrote here, it should be writing, because the auxiliary verb, so has the auxiliary verb has not been as present perfect continuous. So the word is writing. So Angel has not been writing letters since a year ago. The next question is, she fed the bird when her father slept. The word of fed, it should be was feeding, because the verb so slept as past continuous tense. So the verb should be past continuous tense. So here she was feeding the bird when her father slept. The next question is, Ella watching soccer yesterday. The word of watching here is incorrect. So it should be watched in the word of watching, because the time signal yesterday, so the past even, so the predicate should be past tense. Ella watched a soccer yesterday. Next is, he is friend to everyone. Friend here is incorrect. So friend here it should be friendly as an adjective that show behaving in a pleasant kind way towards someone. So he is friendly to everyone. The next is, Riva evaluate her English examined. Examined here, it should be examination as a noun that modifies the word English. So Riva evaluate her English examination. Right. The next is, he ran around field extreme slow. In the words extreme slow, it should be extremely slowly as adverbial phrase, and that is modifies to noun field. So sentence here, he ran around field extremely slowly. Right. Next is, the bedtime to call her, is it night? The word to call her here is incorrect. It should be to call her as infinitive phrase to modifier. So here the bedtime to call her, is it night? Okay, next is, a woman in the window shouted for help. The sentence here, woman is made of noun. However, there is modifier in the window to clarify that it's was a woman screaming at the window, so that the sentence becomes more specific. Okay, so the correct answer is a woman at the window shouted for help. Okay, next, they promise to demonstrating the new equipment. The error in the sentence is demonstrating, because the word before demonstrating is to, and the pattern is to plus verb 1, so it should be followed verb 1 demonstrate. Correct answer is they promise to demonstrate the new equipment. Next, I suggest repeated the experiment. There is error word of repeated. So it should be repeated here. It should be repeating, because the position as a gerund. So the word repeated should be repeating. Okay, I suggest repeating the experiment. Next is, if I had cleaned the house, I could go to the movies. The word of could, I could go, is incorrect. It should be could have gone. Yes. Where conditional mood expresses a situation that could have only happened in the past if a certain condition had met. That's why we use the modal auxiliary verb have and the past participle. So for the correct answer is, if I had cleaned the house, I could have gone to the movies. Next example is, if you would have told me you needed a ride, I would have left earlier. The word would have told here is incorrect, and you can modify had told, because with third conditional sentence do not use a modal auxiliary verb in the if clause. So the correct answer is, if you had told me you needed a ride, I would have left earlier. Next is, if he given her ring, she will be happy. Given here, it should be gives, because conditional sentence here should be used simple present that follows simple future will. So this the type is conditional sentence 1. For the correct answer is, if he gives her ring, she will be happy. Okay, the last example. If I owned a zoo, I have let people interact with the animals more. The word of have here is incorrect because it should be might, and after it follows simple past might. So the correct sentence is, if I own a zoo, I might let people interact with the animals more. Okay, that's all.
Okay, that's all from me. I apologize for all my mistakes. Thank you for your attention and see you on the next video. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.